What up, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of Dubai Season 2, Reunion Part 1. And I gotta say, I was bored out of my mind. This has to be like one of the worst reunions I've ever seen. And the reason is not because the season was bad. I actually enjoyed the season, but all of the issues were so trivial and minute that there really didn't need to be a reunion. The only thing I care about is Chanel and Lisa's issues with one another. And is there anything else that I cared about? I don't think so. Like, that was the biggest thing that came out of this season. Everything else didn't even need to be discussed. But let's get into it. So Chanel says that she misses being around Lisa's kids and going on vacations with them, and that their husbands aren't as close as they used to be, which is really truly sad because we find out that they've been friends ever since Lisa was pregnant with Sebastian, and he's 8 years old. So they have a pretty long standing friendship, and it's sad that it's gotten to this point. Taleen says that Lisa is jealous of Chanel and Stanbury's friendship, and that Brooke basically delights in the fact that there's a rift now between Lisa and Ayan. And I 100% agree with that. I think that Brooks gets off on discourse with other people, and she just delights in other people's misery because she's a miserable person. But another thing that I have to say about Brooks is that face card never declines, honey. That lady is so beautiful to me. Her cheekbones, her facial structure, the makeup, everything was on point at this reunion. Lisa says that she had no issues with Stanbury and Chanel being friends, but we all know that's a lie. She was incredibly jealous, but she will never admit that. Even though she was saying, when she told me they would talk, I didn't have an issue with it. I never said anything. Just because you didn't say anything don't mean that you didn't feel some type of way. And it's obvious that you did. And I wish that she would just be honest about it. But she will never let Stanbury know that she feel some type of way. She don't want to give Stanbury the satisfaction of her knowing that her being friends with Chanel actually bothers her. Lisa calls Chanel a professional victim, and Chanel explodes because she was like, that's the worst thing that you could ever say about me, because that's what Sarah said about her last season in interviews. And I thought that was a low blow. It was a low blow considering Chanel's past and the thing that she's gone through and things that people have said about her in the media. I think that was a low blow, and Lisa shouldn't have went there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just a touchy subject. You know what I'm saying? And it was obvious that she really hurt Chanel when she said that. And I just think that this friendship won't be able to be anything like it was in the beginning. I think that Chanel puts 10 on 20. I don't think that Chanel was being very honest with Lisa regarding things and was keeping secrets. And I also think that Lisa was playing puppet master with Chanel. I honestly do. So Ayan keeps on harping on the fact that Lisa called her a professional victim. And I think that at this point, Lisa realizes that she kind of went too far because the whole circumcision conversation comes up and everything. So she makes it clear that she feels like Ayan is a professional victim when it comes to their friendship, but it doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her as a child. But I don't know. Do y'all think that she was wrong for calling her a professional victim or not? Y'all let me know. So Taleen's vag comes up, child. I'm so sick of talking about this woman's vagine. And Brooks says that, Stanbury said if this is any indication of how she is, she should be on the show. And it was obvious that she said it because Stanbury sat there on mute. And Taleen was like, oh, she said that? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, girl, she didn't tell you that, did she? No, she did not. And I think that was an idiotic thing to say on Stanbury's part, like, because she had a cooch slip, she don't deserve to be on the show. Meanwhile, you over there with a child bride. Girl, get somewhere and sit down. Now you see what I'm talking about. Like, all this stuff is so trivial and stupid. Like, there's really nothing to talk about here. Like, I'm almost done with this review. That's how boring this reunion was. So Taleen admits that she lied when she said that Brooks sleeps with men for money. And if she does, and that's her twat, she can do what she want to do with it, child. Who cares? Taleen says that Brooks wanted her to hate everybody on the show. Absolutely 100% I believe that, because she wanted somebody to be her puppet. She wanted to have her own personal Ayan, basically. And Taleen says that Brooke and her husband Rafi have argued like they did on the show before. Brooks denies this, and Taleen is furious because she's like, girl, you're blatantly lying. You're a liar, this, that, and the third. And that was pretty much it. Like, that was reunion part 1. Like, it was really nothing to talk about. Like, there really shouldn't even be 2 parts. I feel like the main thing that should have came out of this reunion was, how did we get here between Chanel and Lisa, and can it really be rectified? And maybe the Taleen and Brooks situation of it all. And maybe, I think the other thing that could be spoken about more is this thing between Stanbury and Lisa. Other than that, baby, this was boring. I actually fell asleep twice, y'all, and had to rewind it twice. That's how bored I was, and nothing was happening, okay? Like, the season was good because it was lighthearted and it was fun and it was fun shade. But as far as a reunion is concerned, it was not necessary. Y'all put on these red dresses literally for nothing. Nothing. Was it just me? Y'all let me know. Is it just me? Am I just being hypercritical? But out of all of the Housewives reunions, I have to say that this was actually, for me, the most lackluster. Doesn't mean that I don't want to see another season from these ladies, because I do. But I just feel like with the Dubai girls, there's still something missing. They don't have that force multiplier on this show. They don't have that big wig, that big personality. Much like New York, they need that staple, that person that's gonna get in the paint and get in the mud. And these girls don't really have that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this show to get dark, and grimy and dirty like Jersey or anything like that. But they do need somebody that's going to come and shake some shit up on this show. They really honestly do. And I don't think that Chanel, Lisa, or Stanbury, or Brooks, to be honest with you, have enough personality to really carry this show and be the leader. They need that powerful presence on this show, and they don't have it. And I don't know how they're going to get it. Maybe they need to have an OG from another franchise come on this show and anchor it. I still personally feel like Phaedra should have been on Dubai instead of Married to Medicine, or even going back to Atlanta. I feel like that was a missed opportunity here, but it is what it is at this point. Overall, I'm going to give Reunion Part 1 of The Real Housewives of Dubai, I'm going to give it a D-. It was so, it didn't do anything for me at all. Nothing for me at all. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about Reunion Part 1. Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. Do you all agree with me, or do you think that it was actually good? Do you all think that Part 2 is even necessary? Let's talk about it. I can't wait to hear you guys' thoughts. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.